Good morning and welcome to another video. Today I'm out on a beautiful little lake, and this is the epitome of Louisiana fishing in my opinion. We got cypress trees, grass, swampy conditions, and lots and lots of grass. So today's video I'm probably just going to be showing y'all some tips and tricks for fishing grass, but also just summer fishing, how I like to approach it. I've only fished this place a couple times. It's beautiful. There's big bass because I've caught one 6-pounder here, but there's gators. Yeah, I'm just going to show y'all how I break this down, how I approach it, and how I catch fish. Hopefully I catch some fish to show y'all. It is a crisp 97 today. It's not 97 right now, but it's very hot. It's probably already close to 80, and it's 6:30 in the morning. So I got to get a line in the water and start talking to y'all about what we're going to be doing today to hopefully catch a big old bucket mouth. Okay, let's start fishing. So what I want to start with today is topwater, of course, in the summertime. Now the grass is super thick under the surface, but there's not a lot clumped up on top, so I don't have to throw a frog for a lot of it. And I'm thinking that a buzzbait coming over the top of it might be pretty good for just covering ground and maybe getting a reaction bite this morning above the grass. But we're just gonna have to see how it performs, because if it's getting hung up a lot, I will switch it up. Topwater is one of the best ways you can fish really grassy waters. So you can come over the top of all that stuff, but still, you know, catch those fish. And I really like to cover a lot of ground when I'm fishing out here, because I don't have a ton of time before the sun gets up, and this is going to be pretty tough fishing. So I just want to kind of cover ground with this buzzbait faster than I would with, say, maybe a frog or another lure. But yeah, I'm throwing him on the Guggen Green twitch rod today, and that's really just because I've got straight braid on this rod, and I thought, well, that'd be good for the buzzbait, and without taking that braid off, there's not much else I want to throw on it today, so this will get the job done. It's a shorter rod, so it's not as easy to cast accurately and whatnot, but I can still do it pretty easily. And I gotta keep my head on a swivel. I'm watching for the big old gator today. Not sure how many gators are in here, but I've seen one on multiple occasions. It is slick calm. I would like a little bit of chop on the water for a buzzbait to be the best case scenario, but it'll get it done like this as well. These bass should be pretty fired up and feeding right now. We're just gonna have to come across one that's hungry. This particular buzzbait is the Guggen Squad Hummer in black, and I've got a Biospawn Exo Swim on the back as a trailer. Just get a little extra motion resistance in the water, a little action. I think that throwing a trailer on your buzzbait will actually help fish hone in on the hook and help you with some better hook sets. It is having a little bit of trouble getting through all that grass. Okay, I've tied on the 10,000 Fish Tataki frog, little white color, some gold on it, but hopefully we can get bit on this. The buzzbait just wasn't gonna give us a chance. I'm not a big frog fisherman, but we will give it a chance. I can walk this frog pretty well. I'm a fan of it, but that grass is thick, y'all. I'm gonna feel kind of lame if I miss out on any topwater bite this morning. There's a fish. There we go. Little fella, little fella. He ate that buzzbait though. All right, fish number one on the buzzbait. That's exciting. Maybe we can pick up some more. It's gonna be interesting if I hook a good one on this rod, because it's got that pretty soft tip. And if it gets buried down in some of this hydrilla real quick, oh man, it's probably gonna get off. My plan is gonna be to just target the bank, unless I see some commotion going on out to my right in the middle, but for now, I'm kind of planning on just sticking to the bank. There's fish. Little fella. Oh, big old, some type of panfish, y'all. I mean, that's a big boy. I was not expecting that on the buzzbait. Ooh, he didn't like that. Might be a rock bass or, I don't know. But it's a fish. I guess that's 2 fish. He just wasn't the targeted species. I think that's a good example though, that the trailer, even though it's like adds more bulk and everything, it helps them really hone in on that hook. We're getting to the real swampy part. Hopefully there's some hungry fish back here. You think there'd be a fish back here that would eat a frog. So much vegetation, cypress trees. Oh, fish just got destroyed on Topwater over there. Maybe I'm just not in the right area. What the heck is on me? Baby gator. No, that was a frog. If I can catch the frog. Or it could be a baby gator, I don't know. I think it's a frog. It's a frog. Is he after me? Yeah, he's after me. Eat me. Over here trying to catch a bullfrog on a frog. Never done that either though. He's like after my line. I hope y'all find this entertaining, because I do. Oh, I broke my leader and threw my frog behind me. Messing around with that dumb bullfrog. That was fun though. That was funny. Pick up the tataki frog. Oh crap, don't break my rod tip. Oh crap. I guess I got to retie my leader real quick. Okay, got the leader retied. And for any of you that think, wow, your leader must have been absolute garbage because you broke your line or your knot on a frog, well, it's not entirely true. I missed the frog, and then on the extreme momentum from my ridiculous hook set, the knot broke when it hit the end of the slack line. So it's different. There's fish. There we go. There we go. Get in the boat. Oh, yeah. Well, I think the bass are wanting the buzzbait, y'all. Don't know about y'all, but I think I should throw this, considering I've got 2 catches and 0 on the frog. I think they just want the buzzbait. There could be a lot of different reasons for that. I mean, they might want something moving faster like this. I could, you know, it could just be the fact that I get to cover more ground with it. More opportunities to get bit. They might like the color better. A lot of unknowns, but it's working, so I will throw it. All right, so here's the deal. I'm not seeing any action on the surface anymore. Sunlight is coming in. I think it's time to move on from Topwater, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rigged up with my next lure that I want to throw today to catch some bass in this summer grass. All right, get a little palmer knot here on the swim jig. This is a swim jig from Excite Baits. Nice little chartreuse and white, and I got it paired with a Biospawn Exo Swim. My favorite paddle tail. All right, now we've got a juicy little bait fish profile. There's all kinds of different little fish that live in this pond / lake, and hopefully we can trigger a bite with this bad boy. Swim jigs are great for coming through the grass. And oh, it's just some grass. It's kind of hard for me to tell what's a bite and what isn't sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna keep rolling, and hopefully we'll catch us a fish. Swim jig should be nice today. No clouds in the sky at all, so nothing really obnoxious. Kind of a more subtle moving bait presentation, and it's worked out here before. So hopefully we can get on a big one. We haven't had a bite from a big guy today. I'm throwing this on the Lew's Hack Attack combo, and I've got it on 30-pound braid with a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader. Water's not just extremely clear today, but it's got some decent visibility, but it's a little stained. So that's why I'm going with the like chartreuse and white. There's also like shiners in here. There's bluegill in here. I'm sure there's all kinds of things. This is a pond that's fed from a creek coming off of Lake Darbone. Oh, had one. All right, they're coming out to play. Honestly, it's pretty clear down there. I wonder if I should be throwing a different color swim jig. Oh, wait, what the? Definitely had a fish. Little guys are hitting it right now. I'll have to change that to big boys in a minute somehow. All right, well, they're not really hitting the swim jig like crazy. Got a few bites from some little guys, but nothing hooked and in the boat. So I'm about to switch over to something where I can really slow it down, see if these bass are just really slow and sluggish right now from the heat, and hopefully we can pick up a few more fish before we head out of here, because I'm on limited time. I got to get home before Caroline so she can get in the house, because I have the key and our other key is with someone else. So I do have to get out of here before she gets home, so I gotta get going with it. But yeah, we're gonna tie on a little Texas rigged worm and catch some fish. All right, it's time to put on the summer special. We're gonna be going with a Biospawn Exo ribbon. I actually haven't gotten a chance to throw this worm yet, even though I love Biospawn and basically everything they make. I'm a big fan of. But it's gonna be my first time throwing their Exo ribbon. And it is a nice, like, candy red color. Some blue flake in it. This is a summertime special. Just like a red or a purple fish. Just cannot resist it for some reason. Got a 4/0 worm hook on there. I think we're ready to give it a dangle. I'm excited. This should get bit. Might have to find some spots that aren't as thick with this grass though, so I can be able to fish it with the Texas rig. But that worm, you know, the design of a worm, it's going to come through grass pretty easily. I mean, sure, it's going to get a little bit on it here and there, but it should be good. There's a fish. Guys, little. Just a doinker. That's first bite in a long time though. Ooh, kind of flopped out my hand. Okay, got one on the Exo ribbon. All right. I mean, at least makes me hopeful that we can find another one that'll bite, but I'm really upset. Or not upset, I mean, like, it's all good, but I wish I was catching nicer fish today. Oh, we got a fish. There we go. Another little fella. That's okay. Woo! No, 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 no. Golly, they soak me when they do that. Okay, little swamp bass. Ooh, worm bite coming alive here, I suppose. Again, that dude was a dinker, but I mean, fish are biting. I gotta take that. We're gonna fish. There we go. Pip squeak. Wow. Just a dink fest today. Oh, but at least I'm catching fish. I cannot complain about that. Fishing the last little pieces of shade. I'm about 30 yards from where I take the kayak out. So we're about done, folks. All right, y'all, well, that is gonna do it for today's video. I've got the kayak out of the water, and I'm about ready to put it on top of my car and get out of here. But just wanna say, even though I didn't catch any big fish today, I still caught fish using some of these summer tactics that, you know, I think that y'all should be using too. One, gotta throw topwater in the morning, okay? Before the sun comes up, make sure you're throwing topwater. I like a buzzbait because I can cover a lot of ground, but if you've got some spots that are really juicy, maybe some laydowns, some logs and stuff, buzzbait will work too, but poppers, frogs, just whatever you want to throw, okay? And then figure out if they want it fast or slowed down, and that's when you know you want to throw like a slow moving topwater or a fast moving topwater. And then after the sun is coming up a little bit or there's not a topwater bite, I will move to something, a moving bait, but subsurface. So the swim jig fit that description for today. Couldn't throw a spinner bait or a chatterbait with the thick grass, but swim jig got a few bites, didn't catch a fish. And then once I've thrown kind of a reaction moving bait, I will throw a Texas rig or a soft plastic, Ned rig, drop shot, something like that, and try to get a more lethargic bite from the fish that are a little sluggish and lazy from the heat. So did all that, caught a lot of fish, and I think that could help y'all catch a lot of fish too. So if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button for me. Smash that thumbs up button, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see in future videos, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. That is the biggest way you can help me and the channel grow, so I'd greatly appreciate it if you would do those things for me. With all that being said, I will catch you on the next video. Peace.